I am so hyped for today. I am just, I don't even know, because we have a new GTA Online DLC with some amazing features that I am so excited for. And then we have the Gordon Murray T.50 today in FH5. Oh my god. This is going to be a great day. But let's start off with the successor, the true successor to the McLaren P1, created by the same, not the P1, the true successor to the McLaren F1, the Gordon Murray T.50. It sounds insane. Also, we do actually have some drive modes. Right now, we're in like high downforce mode or whatever, which like sticks to the ground. Because you think that's a giant thruster in the back. Well, it's actually a giant fan that sucks the car to the ground. You can even hear a little bit of a whir there. And then we can put it in VMAX boost, which turns it into an actual like booster. Yeah, you could hear it like as a little fan. But let's not waste any time. Let's go in and let's upgrade this car. I cannot wait for the GTA Online DLC and this is the coolest Tuesday ever. Alright, so upgrades and tuning. Let's go. So conversion, we have a 655 horsepower hybrid V12, 4-liter V12. We could make it all-wheel drive, but I think that actually, let's go all-wheel drive because track car. We could twin turbo that V12, put it up to 902 horsepower. That might be the only kind of power we can get, along with an intercooler. You can do a race twin turbo with anti-lag. We will do that, turning this thing into an actual jet, and we can get another 55 horsepower out of an intercooler. Now for the Era, we actually have, wait, there's no tow hook on this. That's awesome. And we have, obviously, the basic force wing, but we're not actually going to go with that. Then we have tires. We're going to leave this thing in... Actually, we're going to put this thing up to X class with slick race tires. This thing is going to be insane. The handling is at 9.0. The wheels... I want to see if we could get any lighter wheels on this. I really hope not. Yeah, because the wheels on this actually look amazing. Then we'll go with drivetrain. We will throw in a 7-speed transmission, a race driveline, and a race differential. Then we can actually reduce the weight on this. We weigh 2,400 pounds, which is super light, and we have all-wheel drive as well. But we could shave off another 157 pounds. We're already on race suspension, so that's good. And actually, I don't really want to ruin the aero on this because this thing just looks amazing. So we'll take off the splitter, and we'll spend 45,000 credits on the Gordon Murray T.50. Obviously, we're going to paint it, tune it, all that good stuff. And this thing is so insane. The reason I'm going so fast is because I am super hyped. GTA Online is updating right now, so I can't even play it yet, but that's okay. This thing has a theoretical top speed of around 260 miles an hour, which is incredible. Says 250, but I think we can actually change that with the drive modes. We'll also decrease the camber a little bit, so we do have a little bit more grip, and the ride height too, for the same reason. The aero, obviously we can't change that, but I wish we could, like, change... You saw the little flaps in the back. I wish we could, like, change the angle of those flaps for, like, downforce and stuff. And they're just either up or down. But if we could have them, like, slightly up to kind of keep us planted a little bit. Or we could put them, like, all the way up for, like, the downforce mode. Also, we will go with 80% of power to the rear. Designs and paints. We don't actually have any, like, secondary paints. But we do have some really, really nice colors. But we do want to make this thing like the McLaren F1. So I'd say an iconic F1 color is like a metallic orange. So that's what we're going to try and recreate a little bit off camera. And then we will drive the hell out of this thing. So let's just recreate the numbers, kind of even them out. And let's do this. Okay, so we're headed out now. And if we start going, you can really hear that fan. You hear it? If I slow down a little bit, you can hear the fan turn off, which is so cool. I really love how Forza added that little detail. But I would say we actually head to the highway and see what speed this thing can get up to, because, yeah, that's going to be insane. So I think we're in VMAX boost mode, which has the fan blowing backwards. Meanwhile, with the high downforce, I think that the fan blows inward and down, while the VMAX boost inverts it, where air comes up through the car and it blows it through the fan as a little bit of more of a boost. So head out now. Also, this thing has like the rear flaps like a Pagani wire, which I really like. Which it was actually shown and teased a lot in Forza 5, but we never actually got it until next update. It's actually coming in. Although they are recycling pretty much like a lot of cars from Forza Horizon 4. I mean, there are some good ones like the Aston Martin VDS, which was originally a James Bond car. So yeah. Also, is GTA done? GTA is at 100%. It is just finishing up. So I will get this video out, then hop on GTA Online. I am so stoked for this. But we do hit around 250 miles an hour in this. Now 256, and we are still climbing. 257. This thing has a ton of torque because of those twin turbos. Or the all-wheel drive, or probably the fan because it's blowing. So pretty much the engine and the tires aren't limiting this. It's actually the fan in the back, which I guess is either hybrid powered or also co-powered by the engine. We're doing 259 miles an hour down to 258, but this thing is incredible. But we are going to head over to the Horizon test track, like a little, not going to the actual test track with this thing, but ow, I just ruined my skill chain, but that's okay. But we are actually, hold on, just stop. We go high downforce mode, and you see how this thing gets. You can see the acceleration on this is a lot better now that we're essentially being sucked to the ground. I wonder if we'll actually have a higher top or a lower top speed. Looks like it's struggling to hit its top speed a little more, but it turns a lot better. Well, I say that as I run off the road, but that's okay. Alright, here. I wonder if anyone else here is in the T.50. We have a really nice Testarossa, a Trail Boss, Chevy Silverado. And now let's head over to the track. So the McLaren F1, for those of you who don't know, which obviously you should know, it's one of the most legendary cars ever. It is designed by some guy named Gordon Murray. And this is the true successor with a V12. Both cars had a V12, but I think the McLaren had a 6.3 liter V12. This has a 4 liter. The McLaren F1 was able to do 240 miles an hour with that F1. The whole engine bay was plated in gold because it was the best, I don't know if it was the conductor or reflector or something, but the engine bay, all of that was actually lined with gold to keep that massive V12, like nice and cool. That was an unintentional rhyme, okay. But yeah, I am just so stoked for this thing. This thing is actually amazing. So we'll go to the festival. I'm gonna get some screenshots of this thing for the thumbnail. Let's just, you can't actually, like, do the, yeah, but I'm so excited.